Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew it! I knew that being good and patient would eventually pay off. And look at this, friends! Oh my goodness gracious. We actually have the giant clam! Oh, I told you guys that it would totally be worth it to go ahead and be patient. And also I need to tell you guys a few more things. Some pretty major things that have happened here. Except for the fact, you know, that we need to sort of deal with something because the anglerfish are starving! Oh my gosh! Logistical issue, navigation issue. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so our animals are starving, and to quick order their food. So order enough food for your animals based on the current dietary. Is that all of the animals? We need 5,612 items. 100. Wait. $134,000. It really was $134,000. Oh my gosh. This is the silence of sticker shock. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, yes! Eat up! Oh my gosh, is the, oh, I mean, because there's so many. That must be why. It must, okay, what is, I swear our starfish are going to eat us out of house and home. Look at all these tiny baby pufferfish. Okay, it might be time to go ahead and actually like do something about all of this, because this is just like apply to pen. No, don't do that, but just like apply. Okay, everybody, you are all, please tell me you're all on contraceptives now. Yes, you are. Okay, my gosh. All right, well, hello everyone, and welcome back to our adventures here in the beaches of Sulani, which you guys may notice look a little different, don't they? They do indeed look quite a bit different, and I'm going to need to explain myself to all of you in just a moment here. But first things first, we need to go ahead and we need to get that giant clam! I knew if we were good, it would eventually pay off. And sure enough, it did. And we can rescue our first giant clam. A treasure of the open ocean for sure. We can put it here in this brand new coastal area that we have. We hopefully will have all of our animals being fed pretty soon. We definitely need to go ahead and release many of them to the wild because this is getting ridiculous. Oh my gosh, this is getting ridiculous. Okay, apparently the cod are having some problems as well. We probably need to go through and make sure that like everybody is being fed. Holy canoodle days. Okay, well, first things first, we have so many babies of everything that I think it's time to go ahead and maybe pop into the clown. Oh, but we don't have any baby clownfish because the clownfish are gone. I couldn't, oh, you're kidding. Okay, look. I know that we are really into pufferfish right now, and actually pufferfish happen to be one of the first animals that I really sincerely hope we will be able to go ahead and celebrate releasing 100 of to the wild. But this is a little ridiculous. This is a little much. Just a bit. All right, let's go ahead. There's some brand new itty bitties. Oh dear, I guess we would lose. Is that where we will? Wait a second, releasing the children. Is that where we lose morality points? I think that it's okay. Oh, I think if we sell the children, then it counts as bad morality. But if we go ahead and we just allow, you know, all the itty bitties to go out into the wild, then it apparently counts as good morality. But I don't know how long a pufferfish really needs to be with its parent, if ever, if it even has a concept of parenthood, or children, or any of those things. So we're gonna go ahead and release a bunch of these guys. Some of them, Whiskey, Jetta, Flopsy, Freddy, Comet! I remember Comet. So they're getting older, but they all still have plenty of baby making potential left. So we're gonna release, I think this is gonna be like 34 pufferfish. Yup, 34 pufferfish. They just might be the first species that we celebrate releasing a one. Oh, never mind, the blue tang are like out of my way. Here I thought we were going to be really close with the pufferfish to release 100 and be able to celebrate that. But no, the blue tang would like you to know that's not the case. They're the ones on the case. All right, let's come over. Let's make sure. Okay, that's 36. Yeah, that's 36 more blue tang that we've released. So we just need 20 more before we go ahead and We have 100 of them released to the wild. That's ridiculous. The lionfish are also outbreeding the section that they're in. Trust me, I will show you guys in a little bit here. And they can apparently more or less live forever. So we're just going to release all of these little ones, but not all of our lion roar fish for sure. I think we had 2 lion roars, but no, not at the moment. All right, so we'll release all of those guys, and then we'll go ahead and we'll take care of the cod population, and then I'm gonna go ahead and catch up with all of you because I have some very exciting news and some fancy new updates to show all of you. How's the cod population doing though? I think hopefully we're helping make it stable. That was 18 cod, not bad. Why are there still so many? There's still so many starfish. All right. We'll release the starfish after I go ahead and give you guys the brand new. What? Okay. Bad animal living conditions. Get our animals enriched to at least. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, protesters. I'm going to work on it soon. Thanks for that. But hello, friends. Yes, I know you were away on your employee vacation, we'll just say, and when you come back, clearly things are a little different, right? Well, okay, so what happened was I wanted to do a little bit of the behind the scenes decorating because kind of figuring out the organization of our whole Sulani beaches, getting the zoo together, that kind of stuff can kind of eat up the nitty gritty of getting in the way of being able to go ahead and crisscross applesauce crossbreed a whole bunch of amazing new species. So I figured you guys wouldn't mind if I started figuring out different themes for different areas while sitting on the couch and watching my husband play Baldur's Gate 3, which is so violent in some places, so every now and then I look down and I'm like la 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 la, just putting down little coral, and we both laugh about that. And I really like the results. I really like these results, and I'm going to be showing you guys some of the new secrets like the sunken ship and everything else that we have sprinkled around the place. We also have this cute little island. This is one of the things I wanted to start doing more of throughout Sulani beaches, having like these little island spots where people can go to get their tropical juice refreshments. They could sit down for a minute, they can come over to the restrooms, and we can kind of make it look like these itty bitty inhabited islands that are scattered throughout the Sulani Beach world. And I really do want to start making it a world complete with a laboratory university campus, which we'll talk more about in a little bit. As you guys can see, I also worked on revamping some of the jungle zone as well, turning it into a jungle zone actually. Because I wanted to show you guys what I have had in mind for literally weeks, and we just haven't had the time to do in between releasing buckets full of apparently starfish and trying to catch all of the different crossbreeds that we're breeding. And I thought that that would really help just to have like a theme in different zones. So as we expand, I'm not left like chasing myself in circles trying to figure out how to decorate it to make it look nice. And instead we can just celebrate all of the hybrids, and we can prepare ourselves for being able to pop back over to the other zoos and maybe bring some of the decoration ideas we have over there too. So that's why this looks the way it does, friends. And I did go and I did unlock a few of the things behind the scenes just to see what kind of like plants we could go ahead and get, just to be able to go ahead and get some of the floor types. I tried not to unlock anything too exciting. And just as I suspected all along, by unlocking the really boring things and unlocking the dark morality things, I did indeed unlock ourselves a brand new double-decker bus future! Boom! I was waiting for that last point. Behold, the double-decker. The double-decker bus, which will reduce the cost of bringing new people in by 10%, or like bringing new buses in, which is going to be really important because these things are ridiculously expensive. But it is going to reduce the bus cost by 10%, and it is going to bring more guests from the different routes in. We haven't updated the routes in ages and ages, and that is going to be the secret key, I think, to being able to go ahead and get more money. Because as you guys know, Operation Cash to Trash is still in operation to save the seas with capitalism and like plastic eating bacteria, apparently. And yeah, we're gonna need money to expand because the most expensive thing in a world of diminishing resources is actually land. So we're gonna need a lot of money, and that is going to help out. And I finally found it down here in a corner next to the twin light post to be like basically the most boring thing here. Also, with the mascots, they will collect donations. That'd be so cool. Oh, and we can unlock both of them. Yes. So there is the double-decker bus, and there's the mascots. Woo! Okay, I waited for all of you to be able to do that, and boy was I rewarded, because then we ended up having the giant clams, so we can start like a under the sea, like treasures under the sea treasure, like sunken ship area where we could put the clam farms and just have a bunch of giant clam crossbreeds. That's amazing. I love that. Also, before the end of the day, we should probably go ahead and release some of these starfish. I mean, you know what? I'm kind of curious now. How many species of starfish are there in this world? So let me check. How many species of starfish have we discovered? Because I bet there's a ton of them in the deep, deep sea that we still have not. There are some 2,000 species of starfish living on all the world's oceans, from tropical habitats to the cold sea floor. The 5-arm varieties are most common, hence their name, but there are species with 10, 20, and even 40 arms. What? I think I knew that, but it's not something I consciously keep in my mind. And Lou and Mandy are still here, our 2 original starfish. And their children have been quite successful. How do starfish reproduce? Maybe we'll delight ourselves with that as a bedtime tale as the zoo gets ready to close for the day, after we release a lot of them. Actually, I just realized it might be easiest to go ahead and like select all and then say, but not Mandy and Lou. Oh my gosh, look how many starfish there are. I guess we could move some of them as decorative fish into other areas, but honestly, like, especially since we can have all the number of crispers we want. Is this 64 starfish? Is this about to become our very first, like, I don't know, should we have like a bronze trophy for releasing 100 and like a silver for 500 and a gold for 1,000? That sounds ridiculous. Maybe we should just give ourselves gold for like the first one, but let's see. Did we just... There we go. We just released 100 starfish. Where are my notes? So that means... you know what? I'm gonna go with bronze, because maybe gold will be something as ridiculous as 1,000, because that sounds like it would be really hard. Yeah, like it could be done for like an end game sort of thing, and then maybe because we unlocked the bronze starfish trophy, I'm gonna try to recreate that in zoo crafting, and then I'm gonna try to say maybe it'll make it so that we can get some sort of like scientists to show up in our zoo crafting world who can give us like starfish spawn eggs just for free because of the research that we have done. I really like that a lot because I love doing crossovers between our series, and that makes it so that there's something special about pursuing those goals here. So we can even make ourselves like a little like copper or bronze statue with the chisel mod, and we can put it up inside of our Hall of Fame, or maybe at our beach exhibits if I ever get those built. So there's my little crossover idea for that. Wow, what do we still have so many of? Seahorses? Oh my gosh, it is seahorses. Oh my word. Okay, hang on. I know we've been in here a lot today, but I guess while I was building, I wasn't really paying attention to who was being bred. And are we going to get the bronze trophy? Oh, yes, we are. Let's select all. And let's do this one instead, where we're just gonna go backwards and kind of allow like some of these guys to stay. There we go. Everybody else, thank you. So seahorses just beat starfish. I feel like this is some sort of math problem that I have been dealing with. What on earth do I even give myself? So that's bronze trophies. that we've earned for ZC, aka Zoo Crafting. And I think I've been calling Zoo Crafting ZC to you guys for a while, so apologies if that's a little confusing. Wow. Huh. Well, I'm pretty excited about that. I wonder, maybe we could do coral because the seahorses are in coral. Because I don't think in my current zoo crafting world I have a seahorse thing, but I wonder if there's a seahorse mod for Minecraft. These are the kinds of things that we, as serious scientists who like to crisscross applesauce, oh dear, a whole bunch of different things. I wish we could go ahead and get our giant squid, but alas, we cannot. Oh my gosh, so my barrel eyes are starving? Like, does somebody just need to feed them? Do I not have enough employees? All right, that's it. Oh, Mohammed, I know I need to go ahead and I need to like have this all organized a little bit better. Let's come over to our fish keepers. I think we probably need to get more fish keepers. Nelly, that sounds like a really awesome name. Nelly, here is a huge bonus and you are going to be assigned. Okay, so I wonder if it's because we don't have anybody assigned to that spot. Nelly, I'm going to have you and Felton here. Felton, you know what? I'm going to be polite. You can have the same bonus as Nelly because just because she was in a bad mood doesn't mean she should get more. And I'm gonna assign you there. And then Debbie, I could definitely use a little bit of help in the deep seas here. And you know what? You've been having a hard time. So there we go. Just $20 more. I'm gonna have you come over here. There we go. So we're probably to the point now where because the zoo has become so big, there we go. Come on, Alita. You're really, really skilled at what you do. You just got double bonus. Don't tell any of the other employees. I'm going to put you at these 2 locations. So I think what happens is if you don't have, Hank, hi Hank, could you help me too? If you don't have your fish keepers and your zookeepers assigned to a habitat, then they will just go ahead and go in order, like from 1 to 40 of whatever habitats you have to take care of them. And that's a problem if you have a lot of habitats. So it's actually really, 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 really important to make sure that you're feeding everybody by assigning a fish keeper to them. Whew. And I'm going to need more fish keepers, which means that I'm going to need to have more money, which means let's see how much it would cost to go ahead and bring in more people from the various areas like, you know what, why not Sharkmouth? That sounds really cool. Why not? 81. Oh, I'm so glad we got all of the discounts because this is very expensive. But the double-decker bus. There we are. There we go. We now have a double-decker bus who is going to go ahead and it is going to bring us some of our very first guest from none other. There we go. Then Bootquay, or Boatquay. Bootquay, oh my gosh, Seri, and Sharkmouth. And in honor of that, I wonder if we should go ahead and maybe... He's here. Peanuts, the giant clam. There's no time. There's no time. Oh my gosh, I have empty slots. A, that was a waste of slots, but B, that was space for our dreams to come true, friends. Giant clams. Giant clams that once we get a large enough population, we might just be able to go ahead and add to the pearl farm, where the clams will be vibrated gently in a sort of massage technique so that they will be encouraged to spit out their gemstones for us, which would be very useful. Not to be confused with the, you know, much more terrifying places that we could actually go ahead and like hurt the poor clams to get the pearls from, which unfortunately is, you know, the way things work in the real world. But that's why synthetic things are good, and or there's a lot of just beautiful things we can create that like don't need this pearl battery, for instance. All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, there's one more enrichment pack that we haven't unlocked, by the way, and that's the bubble machine. You know what? I'm gonna wait and we're gonna get the animal enrichment pack with the last points that we need for it, because that's going to be really, really wonderful for us. Just to know we have unlocked everything for all of the animals, that's gonna be worthwhile enough. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, and then also, I did say we'd do something with Sharkmouth, right? Well, lucky you, friends. Hammerhead and Mahi Mahi! What the heck is that combination gonna be? The Hammerhead? I love that name! I love theme, and it's gonna be safe with the other hammerhead. And I forgot we were cloning Dumbo Octopus. How could I have forgotten we were cloning Dumbo Octopus? Oh my gosh. And then there's a whale shark seahorse that we will look at in just a second here. But I think that we're actually going to turn all of our empty spots right now into cloning clams. Just right here, because we're gonna need a lot if we're gonna have the beautiful sunken treasure pearl farm. Well, I'm gonna call it like Pearl Paradise instead. All right. So we had, I think, a female named Barker. And now we have a male named Bernie! Yay! And a male named Zippy! Huzzah! Dumbo octopi! They're so freaking cute. I love it. I absolutely love it. And yes, with animals like these, you would want to come back every day, wouldn't you? Oh geez. You know, we might need to empty our deep seas of their overabundance of lanternfish again. Just saying. And then let's actually check out what's headed over here in the CRISPR with our whale shark seahorse crossbreed. A CL shark. It's a CL shark. I'm so happy. I think it's gonna be an itty bitty, yup, it's gonna belong over here to the reefs. That makes me so happy. It truly does. But let's celebrate with our other shark species, the hammerhead, being crossbred. How about with a barrel eye? Oh wow, that's gonna take a while, but it's probably gonna be worth it because that sounds absolutely amazing. See you guys, I thought you wouldn't mind if I figured out the themes that we are going to start sticking to behind the scenes with the zoo, because I know all of you are really here to go ahead and embrace the glory that is Ivy the CL shark. Yes. This brings me much joy indeed. Well, all right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. We clearly have quite a bit to do. I need to fix a lot of things. We need to make the animals happy, but by tomorrow we'll be able to get that very last of the enrichment items. And I still need to give you guys a proper tour of some of our really fantastic new areas, like this piranha paradise we have with the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful greenery that I have been putting down. So, if you guys could, oh, fairy light tree actually lights up at night. Oh, that's so cool. If you guys could, do please go ahead and maybe help me frantically gather up some food from the storehouse to feed all of the animals. Yeah, you can leave a like and we'll do that. And if you'd like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Hope you come again.